Adam Swanson is going to be cooking me a beautiful slow-cooked lamb shoulder. I love this. What's this dish called?
Well, this is my Sunday roast, okay?
Yum, yum.
So slow braised lamb shoulder with a really quick, simple and tasty side being couscous.
Beautiful. I love couscous.
Yeah, me too. So what I need you to do is get onto the herbs first. We need to marinate our lamb shoulder.
Okay.
So we have some rosemary, thyme and oregano, okay? They are 3 musts when you're cooking a lamb shoulder.
And these hard herbs are great for this because it's such a slow cook. You're going to taste it right from the beginning all the way to the end.
Exactly right. So I'm just a little bit of olive oil over our lamb. Now, a good amount of salt, okay? This is going to help break down all the fat around the lamb itself and obviously flavour the lamb.
Nice.
Cracked pepper.
And you shouldn't be afraid to cook big joints of meat like this. Really, there's very little preparation to it.
No.
It's all about just having a bit of time.
Exactly right. It's called low and slow. So
Yep.
a low temperature, nice and slowly cooked, and you end up with this beautiful, like you said, melt in your mouth, tender, moist piece of meat.
Yummo. So I'm just roughly chopping this.
Roughly, that's it. Nice and easy. Now, the zest of 1 lemon.
You're using just the zest?
No, I'm using the juice also, okay? So it helps obviously penetrate the flavour into the lamb. Now, in with the herbs also,
Just sprinkled over the top.
just over the top. Oh,
Yes.
it's raining herbs. The juice and the whole lemon in as well, okay? So it's going to be part of our braising liquid, flavouring that.
Yeah. And when the lemons are cooked for a long time, they become quite jammy, don't
Exactly. And having a Greek father-in-law, if there's lamb and there's no lemon, it's all over.
they? Not happy.
He's not happy. Now, garlic straight in half, like so, in. Like that. Okay, Juz?
Yep.
Just give a little bit of a flip around.
Coat it all over.
How hard is that? That's nice and easy, isn't it?
You
Anyone
can't
can
get
do
any
that.
easier than that.
All right, now, preferably we'd like to leave this in the fridge for at least 24 hours to allow it to marinate.
Yep.
But we're going to get some stock into there.
Sure.
Okay, 2/3, just leaving that top piece exposed.
And any type of stock.
Chicken stock.
Chicken
okay?
stock you
so
like.
one, obviously, it's going to help keep it nice and moist.
Yeah.
But later on, you reduce down that stock. Well, we'll reduce in the oven.
Yeah.
And that becomes like your glaze over your lamb.
Oh.
It's tasty.
The amount of liquid will obviously depend on what size tray that you use.
100%.
So you can even just substitute with a little bit of water too.
Yeah, no problems. Yeah, if you don't have enough chicken stock, a little bit of water, top it up. No problems whatsoever.
Nice. All right, we'll get this in the oven. A little bit of baking paper and foil.
Perfect. 160 degrees for about 3 to 3.5 hours. Now, depending, sometimes you might need that little bit more. So just get a knife and just prod it. If it's not quite nice and soft and pulling apart, it needs that extra half an hour.
All right, done.
There we have it, Just. Look at that
Wow.
beautiful lamb shoulder. So what I did after 3.5 hours, I took off the glad bake and the alfoil.
Yep.
Then just placed it back in, cranked up the oven to about 220 degrees for the last 20 odd minutes to get that beautiful colour on top. Reduced down our cooking liquid. Okay, nice and easy. Now, the couscous.
Yes.
The hero, I say, to this dish, for me. Now, 60-second couscous here, really simple. Into the microwave, placed it. 60 seconds out. This is really good. This one just has quinoa with the couscous also. 60 seconds, you have your side dish on the way. So I need you to chop some tomatoes for me, just in half.
I think that's a great idea. You've spent all this time making the lamb. You want to really get into it quite quickly. So having a fast side just like this is the perfect accompaniment.
It's nice and convenient. Sits in the pantry. Yeah, really easy. Into that microwave, 60 seconds, done.
Nice.
Straight in half, lovely.
And pistachios.
Yeah, a little bit of crunch. And, that's a little Middle Eastern twist to it, okay? Look at you. Lovely.
Nice plump tomatoes.
Little seasoning just into our couscous as well.
And some dill.
Yeah, some dill, roughly chopped.
Okay, I can do that.
So Greek cuisine, we see a lot of dill being used, dill and mint, so hence why I'm adding it to my couscous, just to give that nice refreshing flavour.
Yeah. I think a nice light side just like this with lamb is quite appropriate because you don't want anything too heavy.
No, you got the richness of the meat, obviously you're 100% right, and the couscous with the quinoa works really well.
All right.
Lovely. Get you to mix that through for me, and just
do.
to the front of the platter will be perfect.
Sure. And you don't need any olive oil or anything like this?
No, no olive oil, because we're going to use that beautiful reduction there, the jus from our lamb is going to flavour also our couscous. Oh, look at that.
So good. And I'm going to bring that closer.
Thank you, because this lamb is falling off the bone there.
So tender. Nice one.
Now, Just, I just get you to chop me a nice lemon wedge as well. Like I said, my father-in-law would kill me if I didn't have the lemon on the lamb.
Lemon it is, we don't want him to get upset.
Now, just finish it with that beautiful braising liquid as much as you want. It's up to you. Personally, I go all the way. These for a little garnish too at the back and the front. And you know what's delicious? This garlic that's been in the liquid braising away with the lamb is so delectable.
It's transformed, it's sweet and sticky now.
Yes, very much so.
You've never cooked a lamb shoulder like this on the show before. I'm going to steal your technique. I like that idea of just caramelising it on a high heat at the end and serving it with a really light, very simple quinoa and couscous salad. Ah, Swanee, that is delicious. You've really outdone yourself this
Thanks,
time.
Josh.